What is up everyone, it's CMG here. So we gotta talk just quickly about the new game mode that just came with Season 13. I'm sure you're familiar with it by now, Junkenstein'S Laboratory. This is a game mode added to Overwatch 2 as part of the seasonal Halloween event, which added crazy mutations to your heroes in the form of cards to change the way the standard game is played. Of course, I already made a video on just some regular gameplay of it not so long ago on the channel. Well, it turns out that this game mode is, or has gotten, an extra week uptime by Blizzard. At the time of me recording this, it's happening right now. Now all of this is because this game mode is apparently already a huge hit among the player base. According to Aaron Keller, the mode has managed to attract 15% of daily players 2 weeks after launch. The fact that Blizzard have understood this popularity and have gone greater lengths to not only keep the mode around for a longer period, but also to actually take the time to fix certain issues, there's a certainty that in a future season we could hopefully see the game more packaged in a similar vein, but in a different way. So how does Junkenstein's Lab work exactly? So it's a game mode where you pick your hero like normal, but once you pick that hero and get put into a game, you are not allowed to change your hero for that entire game. You're then given the chance to add the mutation cards that can alter playstyles so that every game you play in feels completely different. Each round that passes, you're able to add more card mutations atop the ones you already have. Now, for some, these mutation features feel like they're lost in translation somewhat, as many feel these were going to be inhabited in future plans for PvE, which we were promised years ago, but as we know, Blizzard scrapped these ideas. However, the silver lining is that they're now being used in a more positive source, something that has allowed many to appreciate the features, and now we've been able to find something special among the debris. Junkenstein's Lab only features on control maps at the moment, and I'm hoping that if it does get even more player attention than what it's getting right now, Blizzard will have it so that it works on any kind of map. But of course, that's probably for further down the line. However, the positive signs are there. Now, of course, having Junkenstein's Lab repackaged as a permanent game in the arcade so soon from now is quite a bit to ask at this early stage, considering there are other more important plans in place for Overwatch playtesting. I'm sure everyone is all familiar with Blizzard's imminent plans to playtest a whole new set of modes based on the possible return of 6v6 gameplay, which I'm honestly psyched about myself because I'm actually struggling to cope with 5v5 at the moment. And the return of 6v6 modes would be incredibly special, especially for those people who, like myself, played Overwatch 1 in its days of 6v6 and missed that style of play greatly. So yeah, of course I can't wait for those playtests, and it'll be really interesting to see what Blizzard come up with in Season 14 when those 6v6 playtests come around. However, we cannot rule out the thought that Junkenstein's Lab has most certainly laid out breadcrumbs for really positive game modes down the line. If Blizzard have allowed for an extra week of this game mode, then that clearly sends the message out that they definitely care for it and will need to think hard about how they can make it even more fun to play the next time it comes around. I sincerely hope that we don't have to wait a whole year for this. I hope that in the future we get another version of this mutation card idea of gameplay. Perhaps we could get a whole new theme for it. For example, instead of the idea of cards taking the form of Junkenstein's concoctions, perhaps there's a crazy mode during a future season where Sombra uses this card idea as her own personal hacking devices. Although we do have Quick Play hacked, but nevertheless. Perhaps this mode can only be played on payload maps, rather than on control, which Junkenstein's Lab bases its gameplay on currently. You know, just an example I came up with in my head, but you get the idea, I hope. But anyway, those are just my own opinions. We all have to remember everyone has their own opinions on such topics. But what are your own opinions? Have you been playing Junkenstein's Lab yourself? What do you think of the game mode? What are your own ideas on making it better in the future? Let me know in the comment section down below. So yes, this is going to be the end of the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you like this idea for content and you want to see more in the future, go ahead and click on the subscribe button. Send a comment, like the video, and then turn on your notifications. It really does help me out a great deal. You can also check me out on all of my other social medias, my X or my Twitter account, my Discord, and of course my TikTok. Let's not forget as well my Instagram, my Threads, and of course there's also my Blue Sky. If anybody is on that, you can also check me out there as well. Thank you for stopping by, chaps. Have a great day, have a great life, be nice to your fellow gamers because we are all human beings. I've been CMG as always. Until the next video, I shall see you later. Peace!